And we're back here on Open. Learn about how technology is transforming education at the Education Technology Meetup, as well as Code Bronx Info Section, or I should say session, that's taking place at Manhattan College on February 17th. Now, here to tell us more about the event is Code Interactive Program Director Tom O'Connell, and welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Darren.
Yeah, as we were talking about, we had you last year, now back on again, and good to have you back.
We keep on doing bigger and bigger stuff.
It's great. And when you talk about coding, when you talk about the Bronx, obviously, more young people becoming involved, more people really becoming connected.
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to bring it, first to New York, then to the nation. We want the Bronx to really be the center of this. And we're really doing it. We're starting to do professional development for teachers and get schools signed up through the Code Bronx initiative. Code Bronx is just like a platform for schools to access and reach people and get connected to computer science professional development for their teachers. This is a huge opportunity for kids to plug into all the cool jobs that are out there at the Googles and Facebooks and the companies they really want to work for.
When you talk about coding, obviously President Obama gave a huge lift to it when he had the opportunity to do coding himself.
Yeah, so that's actually the week that we made our Code Bronx announcement. It's called Computer Science Education Week last December with the Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz. We got together and said, we're going to bring this to the Bronx. And President Obama did an hour of code. Ruben didn't quite get on the computer, but we'll get him there.
Well, the president get on. I think we get the borough president on after a while.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And now Obama just made an announcement this Saturday that he's launching a $4 billion initiative to get computer science to every student across the country. So we're really excited. We started that first in New York with CS for All. Mayor de Blasio's initiative started in September, and we're starting to roll out professional development in April.
And when we talk about getting people on board, obviously a lot more people are coming on board, a lot more people are becoming aware. For people who don't know exactly what coding is, I got somebody out there saying, what does that mean? What kind of code? Tell me.
So everything you ever access on your phone, on your computer, even like the smart watches people have and the smart everything people have, that all needs to be coded. We need to write software and need to write programs and applications to run on those pieces of technology. So they say code is eating the world is a really popular saying, right? Every industry, whether you want to be a farmer, doctor, lawyer, teacher, everything's being taken over by technology. And the kids who have access to that kind of skill really have access to every single job that's coming out in the future.
How hard is it to really get and learn?
It's like learning a new language a little bit, but we want to start kids, we want to do K through 12 education. Coding will become, and computer science will become, the math, science, reading, like core subject in the future, and it'll be infused into every class and everything that we do in education.
So when we talk about what's going on February 17th from 4 to 7, big event.
Yeah, so Manhattan College is nice enough to be hosting us for the Bronx Tech Meetup. We'll be running from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'll be doing a Code Bronx info session for teachers. And then we have a bunch of education technology companies coming to demo. So we have Newsella, which they take news articles and put them on different grade levels for teachers to use. Everfi, a curriculum platform, and ReadWorks, another great curriculum platform. They are taking technology and bringing it into the classroom, right? Because a lot of our classrooms haven't changed much since 1850, right? So now technology companies are saying, we really need to get kids learning in different ways, more efficient ways, and that is through the use of computers and apps and lots of devices in the classroom.
So February 17th, you have the chance to come from 4 to 7. Now, who can come?
Anyone can come, actually. You can sign up on the Bronx Tech Meetup is on meetup.com. And it's open to everyone. We're really looking for, our target audience is probably educators and technologists, so anybody or anyone who's interested in technology.
And there's some diversity in tech awards happening.
Yeah, so that's a Code Interactive big initiative. We really want to, the whole point, right, is to get our kids access from the Bronx and from our neighborhoods, access to technology. So we're celebrating a bunch of folks who are doing just that at the Bowery Hotel on the next week, on February 25th, as a big fundraiser as well. So people can look at thediversityintechawards.com and sign up for tickets. We have a Grammy-nominated performer who's going to be doing a big performance as well. It's a cool way to give back and get involved.
Talk about transforming education. Obviously, this is transforming education in a major kind of way. The state of the art, future, the present is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're all kind of catching up to this, right? We've got to make sure we have like laptops and good Wi-Fi in every classroom. But the technology is out there for teachers. Like I used to be in the classroom myself, right? If I were teaching right now, my classroom would look entirely different, right? For example, like clickers do instant response to questions so that every student has a chance to answer a question and teachers can get instantaneous feedback on that, right? Google Classroom is putting like homework assignments into every student's bedroom, you know, and they can access everything online. There's so many cool and like new features that kids are getting access to. They're going to be all our bosses one day, all right? So be
Sooner
prepared.
or later.
Yep.
Be prepared.
Yep.
But while we're in charge, let's hold on for a minute. That's
Exactly.
We got to hold on to it just a little while longer. So listen, if you want to know more information, listen. February 17th is the day, and you can come on out from 4 to 7, and you can catch some of the latest when it comes to tech startups and stuff like that. Certainly, Tom is out here. And for people who want more information about your organization, tell them.
So you can go to www.weare.ci or follow us on Twitter at @weareCI, and we'll be pumping out information about the Diversity in Tech Awards, Code Bronx, the Bronx Tech Meetup. Come find us, get plugged in. You need to be there.
What about adults? Because adults say, listen, you know what? This technology thing is happening. It's happening fast. It's happening quick. Sometimes we're not so quick to want to jump on board and become active. Are we seeing more adults become more hip to the place of, I'd rather get with it than get lost by it?
Absolutely. And there are programs. I mean, this is a center of economic development in the city, right? Mayor de Blasio, once again, launched the New York City Tech Talent Pipeline to get adults from a career that they might not be as economically fixed, right, to a career in tech where they can make a bigger difference and potentially make a lot more money. There's programs like Perscolas in the Bronx. Coalition for Queens they tripled salaries in one program while learning iOS development to build iPhone apps.
Wow.
Right? So huge opportunity for people. And we want to do that with kids starting from kindergarten.
Let them start early.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Tom, thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Of course, thank you.
When the money comes down, come on back. We'll talk a little bit more about what you're going to do with it. All right?
We'll give some to Bronxnet.
Hey,
No worries.
we love that.
Great.
We love that. Tom O'Connell here with us, and thanks so much for being with us, Tom.
Thank you.